At this age, you can feel how fast time moves and how important it is to spend it well. Some people, habits, or worries can take more from you than they give, and it's okay to step back from them. Focus on the things and people that bring joy, comfort, and meaning. You don't have to chase everything, just the things that feel right and important to you. Ask yourself if there are goals you still want to reach. Maybe it's something you've dreamed about for years but kept putting off, or something new that excites you. No matter how big or small your goal feels, it's never too late to take steps towards it. You know yourself better now than ever, so trust what feels right and necessary. Don't worry about what others might think or say. Focus on what matters to you. Sometimes the first step is simply deciding to start. It could be learning a new skill, starting a project, or revisiting a passion you left behind. What matters is taking action and not letting hesitation hold you back. As you get older, your health becomes the foundation for everything else you want to do. Exercise keeps your body strong and your energy good throughout the day. Even a short walk or light stretching can make a difference over time. Your brain needs care too, so challenge it regularly with puzzles, reading, or learning something completely new, like a hobby, a language, or a skill you've been curious about. Keeping your mind active helps prevent cognitive decline and keeps life interesting. Food becomes medicine in many ways, so try to eat fresh, whole foods and avoid heavily processed meals when possible. Planting a small vegetable garden can make healthy eating easier and more enjoyable. Supplements can also help where diet isn't enough, but the goal is to nourish your body from the ground up. Small aches or problems now may seem manageable, but serious illness later can take over everything, so prevention matters. Balance your routine with sleep, hydration, and stress management to support both body and mind. Listen to your body and rest when needed. Move when you can, and stay consistent. Protecting your body today ensures you have the strength to enjoy everything else in life. Retirement may feel far off, but it will arrive faster than you expect. The freedom to do what you want after leaving work depends on how well you prepare now. Take a clear look at your finances and understand how much you'll need to live comfortably. Consider side hustles or part-time projects that add extra income without overwhelming you. Smart investments can grow your money over time, giving you more options when you step away from your career. Even minor adjustments in spending or saving habits can build a cushion for the future. Retirement is about having choices and control. Preparing financially gives peace of mind and removes stress. Now is the time to make memories. Don't wait for some perfect moment because it rarely comes. Travel to places you've always wanted to see, even if it's just cities or hidden spots in your own country. Taking the time to volunteer or help others creates a sense of purpose and unforgettable experiences. If you have children, spend quality time with them. For couples, create traditions and rituals that are meaningful. These become the foundation of shared memories. Celebrate achievements, small or large, and acknowledge milestones together. Capture moments in photos, but also let yourself live fully without documenting everything. Be present in conversations, meals, and walks. It's the attention you give that makes moments memorable. If you love animals, adopt a pet. They teach loyalty, patience, and unconditional love. Simple things, like cooking together or gardening, can create lasting memories. Laugh at mistakes and don't take life too seriously. These lighter moments stick with you. Be spontaneous sometimes and say yes to invitations you would normally skip. Stop worrying about what you cannot change and devote energy to what matters most. When you invest your time wisely, you'll have a life rich in stories and experiences. There comes a time when you start to look back and see how many chances quietly slipped away. Life always seemed too busy, and there was always something more urgent waiting in line. But eventually, you realize that time doesn't slow down for anyone. The moments you thought would circle back never do. Most people think they'll regret their mistakes, but it's the things they never tried that weighed the heaviest. Missed opportunities don't disappear. They sit quietly in your memory as reminders of what could have been. Yet even those regrets can become lessons. They teach you to stop waiting for the perfect moment because it rarely comes. You begin to see that small risks often lead to the biggest changes, and that discomfort is a sign of growth, not danger. It's never too late to make space for the things that excite or challenge you. You don't need a fresh start, you just need to start somewhere. Take the class, make the call, try the idea you've been saving for years. Life rewards movement, not hesitation. Life has a way of reminding you that even the best plans can fall apart without warning. You can prepare, organize, and hope everything goes right, but something will always test your balance. A job may end, a friendship may change, or an opportunity may disappear when you least expect it. It's never about avoiding those moments, it's about learning how to bend without breaking when they arrive. Each setback teaches you how to adjust faster, think clearer, and trust yourself more deeply. You start to realize that uncertainty isn't always an enemy. Sometimes it's how life clears the path for something better. The key is to stay flexible, to accept that control is limited, but effort is not. When things shift, focus on what you can still move forward with instead of what you've lost. Resilience comes from knowing you can rise after you do. The more you practice adapting, the less fear you feel when things change. With time, you begin to see that every unexpected twist carries a lesson. Change might shake up your plans, but it can also strengthen your spirit if you let it. Many people spend years chasing stability, thinking that a bigger paycheck will eventually bring peace. But money, as important as it is, can only solve practical problems. It can't fill the quiet spaces that come with doing something you don't enjoy. Real fulfillment comes from the work that lights you up inside. When you choose a path driven by passion, even the hard days carry meaning. You wake up with a sense of purpose that no paycheck can replace. Of course, passion doesn't mean recklessness. It means finding that balance where what you love also supports your life. It's about choosing excitement over emptiness, creativity over routine, growth over comfort. The truth is, success feels very different when it aligns with who you are. You stop counting hours and start valuing experiences. You stop working for the weekend and start enjoying the process itself. Money can buy security, but passion builds legacy. It leaves an imprint not just on your career, but your sense of self. When your work feeds your spirit, every effort feels worth it, and that's the kind of wealth that never fades. It's easy to fall into the habit of complaining, especially when life feels unfair or overwhelming. But every time you complain, you hand your power over to the problem instead of the solution. It might feel good for a moment to vent, to release frustration, but when the talking ends, nothing has changed. The situation stays the same, only now it feels heavier because you focused on what's wrong instead of what can be done. Complaining builds a wall around progress. It traps you in the same cycle of disappointment and excuses. Real change begins when you stop describing your problems and start addressing them. Instead of saying, "I can't stand this," ask yourself, "What can I do about it?" That small shift in mindset turns helplessness into action. Some things will always be out of your control, but your attitude never has to be one of them. The more you practice taking responsibility, the lighter life feels. People who solve instead of complain don't live easier lives, they live with more direction. Energy spent complaining is energy taken from your growth. No matter how long you talk about it, nothing gets better until you start moving forward.